On a quiet Thursday morning in Dallas, immigration agents knocked on the door of 19-year-old Leonel Echavez's home. They weren't even looking for him, yet within hours he found himself in custody, interrogated about his tattoos. Just 2 days later, he was on a plane to El Salvador, headed straight for one of the country's most notorious prisons. Echavez was one of 238 Venezuelans the Trump administration deported, branding them as members of the Tren de Aragua gang, a criminal group from Venezuela. The shocking part? Many of these individuals never even had the chance to defend themselves in court. Mass deportations without due process. Through interviews with families and immigration advocates, it became clear that at least 27 of the deported individuals had active immigration cases pending in the U.S. They were in the process of seeking asylum, with court dates already scheduled. However, before they could plead their cases, they were abruptly sent to El Salvador, a country with no direct ties to them. For some, their deportation came as a complete surprise. 10 Venezuelans were arrested simply for showing up for their routine immigration check-ins. Others were picked up while going about their daily lives, on their way to work, at gas stations, or even spending time with friends. Many had been living in the U.S. legally, with work permits and stable jobs in industries like construction, barbering, and delivery services. Tattooed and targeted. One of the most alarming aspects of these deportations was the flimsy criteria used to label individuals as gang members. According to a court filing by the ACLU, U.S. immigration officials relied on an alien enemy validation guide, which used a point system to determine gang affiliation. The guide considered factors such as tattoos, clothing, and even hand gestures. For Echavez, this meant his tattoos, a rose, an arrow, and his sister's name, were enough to land him in El Salvador's prison system. Immigration lawyers and advocates argue that these markings had no connection to criminal activity. In fact, many Venezuelan immigrants have tattoos that symbolize their families, professions, or even their favorite soccer teams. Documents presented in court also revealed conflicting guidelines regarding gang identification. A briefing from ICE's investigative arm stated that Tren de Aragua members often wear sports jerseys featuring Venezuela.
For full video, click related link below or like and subscribe this channel.